Right. Hello there, 我是Ame Gakita です. I have to apologize for the lateness today. Technically, I was actually reading a manga that actually took way longer than I expected because I was too deep into that manga. In case anyone wondering what kind of manga you can search it up. Just search out Slime Slayer, and that should be that is in a sense quite an interesting manga that I was reading in. So took a bit longer than I initially wanted, but it is quite an interesting, nice manga. Which kind of like, how do I say this? Like, such a strong character, yet he couldn't even say his power out, and everyone get his credit because of government regulation and whatnot, to the point that I was like, oh damn, stupid government, law and order. Which is one of the reason why sometimes if you guys hear me about being vocal, it's like not really saying one of the things that sometimes being nice is good, but at the same time it's actually more on like reading some of them when there's rule and regulation where you do nice thing and people getting credit for overly instead of you along the line, where it's like, wow, damn. But definitely you guys can go and search it out. It's Slime Slayer. There is a Japanese manga, and it was kind of interesting, but the slime, not very different from all the other slime manga that you guys can think of. It's actually a guy that kills slime through his hard work. That he didn't know that he had been killing S rank slime. He thought it was normal slime, but until when he realized that he's already way too strong, to the point that he's really like the funny thing is, right, he's stronger than every single character, even the strongest, their own strongest hero. And yet the main character is like, they all think I'm not gonna say, because the thing is, like, the moment he show his power, the government is going to capture him. They're gonna study him, and the thing is, right, because he also break the so-called the rule and regulation of the government to do all the stupid thing, that he became that strong. Yet the funny thing is that he could be excused, but he ended up afraid of it, and he was like, when I was reading the manga, I was like, oh damn. All for the sake of his so-called love life, even though that was kind of like funny that there was already quite a few, like I can't really say too much because it would be spoiled too much, but I can definitely recommend you guys go and check out on that manga. Search it out, Slime Slayer. It is quite an interesting manga to read. Now that being said, let's do today the puzzle. Let me put up the table as well. I put it up. Because the thing is, at the very least, I need to like stretch out put out the table in this form so that you guys can see it properly. So the format this time around you guys will be looking is in this one. I was hoping for a bigger one though. Let me see whether I can zoom it out much larger. Too bad. Camera too high already. Let me see if I can adjust it. Too bad the camera is up to this side. Let me see whether I can adjust it this. Much easier than this. Because in case you're wondering, right, the last time when I was looking up there was this part that was actually, for some reason, the camera will have to. Yeah, there was the part that went missing. And it was under my freaking bed for who knows how long when. And I was able to find it. And so they was kind of funny that I managed to find it somehow somewhere under my bed. Now, in regards is today I'm trying to see whether I can focus on this side. Might look a bit weird, but technically I was hoping to see whether I can find out this side here. So today I'm trying to see whether I can do this part or not. Although I can't really say much because it's really hard to indicate on that end. But at the very least, it should be accordingly. That one, especially more towards like considering that this should be the part that I should be looking out for as well. This one, I believe it belongs to her. I might as well connect those that I have on hand, because last time I didn't put in, and then there's one hair here, might as well remove the hair. There's quite a lot of the green part that I need to see whether I can do that part out or not, although I can't really be guaranteed much in a sense, but at the very least I want to see whether I can do that much for today. At the very least, trying to aim for this part. Although can't really say how much I can reach. Last time I did kind of like find most of them in a way, although I can't really guarantee much. Maybe this one belongs to a 10 or somewhere here. Got most of the part up really, so might as well see whether which one I can connect first. But stretching out will be taking out time as well. So the combining part would, at least a better understanding is more important. Like the beats are correct, but at the same time still got a few more missing parts, I guess. I was hoping to see whether which part I can connect first, but so far at least his face is out already. At least that's the good part. As for others, really need to look into finding the bit by bits again. Although I just see like yellow, and I'm gonna assume that it's part of them. Although I'm not quite guaranteed yet, but at the very least, I'm assuming Because I seriously had no idea though.
You know what? Last time I was like, wow, damn, so many easily came out online.
I wasn't sure is it correct or not though. As you guys can see right now, it's like easily I can throw it out quite a few already. I see their talents, I assuming it's theirs. It'd be more easier if I can usually kind of like sort it out easier later on, but the sorting will be definitely taking a while later on. Hi, hello there, how's your day? Right now I'm just doing Jig-Saw puzzle. I'm trying to find out the bit for this part today, if I can. The sorting is gonna take quite a while though. Assuming this one belongs to this part or somewhere there. There's a piece somewhere here. Where is the not the there is a barely. I guess not bad considering that earlier I was reading the manga, the Slime Slayer. If anyone is interested, I would definitely say it's quite a not bad read. There is quite a lot of frustrating moment, but if the manga is able to give you the frustration, in a sense, it's actually in a way I would definitely say it's a good manga in a way because it captured the motion that you definitely don't expect it to give, but at the same time it gives. So I guess in a way, I come across an interesting manga, I would definitely say. So if you're not interested, go and search it up Slime Slayer and give it a simple read. So far it's only like 19 chapter. So far it's only 19 chapter, 19 chapter. So you guys can give it a read though. It's quite a short one, so don't need to worry like, oh, is it like whatsoever. It's like from the start all the way to the later chapter, there is a lot of frustration about the main character, like the flow of the character, all these things. But I would definitely say it's considered a good way in a way, because it's like, not saying like it's bad whatever, it's actually more on like, wow, damn, this boy, the main character luck is so damn bad that I feel bad for him. But at the same time, the way that he's actually so damn strong that even the best school kind of like throw him out because they think that he's weak, when in fact the funny thing was he saved the damn school from a disaster. Yeah, do your daily, don't need to worry. Like, you can have to imagine like a school that was almost dying due to a disaster that caused by their government, and yet the school decided to just abandon their surveyor. And I was like, wow, damn, that school deserved to be shut down, for goodness sake. But then again, I mean, but at the same time, it's like the way that the main character is not giving out and moving on, and it really does showcase that he really got the potential. And the more you read, it's like, actually the more I read at that earlier, I was like, wow, damn, I really hope that he really get acknowledged one day and became what a lot of people will not expect of him. Because it's like, it's really that moment that I actually feel like, oh goodness. And it's really one of the things that a lot of people need to understand, that I think the only people need to understand is that for me to introduce a manga, I'll probably try to see whether I got the time to do a random chat about it. I'll put it out as a random chat one day. The only issue was that there was like a lot of wondering of it, like made me really curious about it, that I was like, damn, quite interesting short manga to read so far. I'm not like it's really kind of like give me the I'm kind of like activating my old Vine when I do the animation and manga recommendation back then. I mean, like, consider that I used to write a lot of blog topic about anime and manga of the olden time, 10 plus years ago. But considering that right now I'm just doing a VTubing style, but at the same time I really kind of like want to sometimes share about the manga and anime that I share. Like, the one thing you guys have to understand, okay, is that one of the reasons why that the JP site the VTuber became popular as well, okay, was actually the way they started out sharing manga and anime they read every single time. And I wouldn't say like every day, but they always share about the topic, the latest episode, the latest stuff, and it really get some people saying like, hey, they are also otaku, or they are this and they are that, and it get some people to like their contents back then, that it really kind of like one of the reason why like they became popular as well. Because it's not like saying that, oh, they're just people who like to watch anime or whatever. It's actually more like they got the same stuff that people like, and it give people the way of like, hey, maybe they also kind of like this or like that, or maybe like sometimes it's kind of like funny. It's like, even there are times when some of the other otaku come in and say that, hey, maybe you can consider reading this manga or watch this anime. And it was really one of the time when a lot of them actually became popular is because of anime and manga as well. Which is the reason why, if you guys are actually wondering like, why do some of them want to do voice acting, or became happy about voicing their voice in or maybe meet some of the voice actor themselves, was actually more on like because they are themselves are a fan of anime and manga as well. And for me,
I did learn anime and manga when I was in Japan studying, and as well as I did went to anime studio to learn voice acting as well. For just a bit of like understanding on voice acting as well myself. So it's really does showcase that procedure is really not an easy thing. And hi, hello there. How's your day? Yeah, I would definitely say they got similar taste though. Because the thing is, right, it's actually more on that the similar taste is always what bring them together. And back then, VTuber is actually more about sharing the hobby. Like if you guys actually go and look back at older VTuber, the pioneer and all these things, they're just sharing the things they like, the things and the only thing they will definitely say is they will be sharing the same damn thing. It's actually just anime and manga though. Like no one can deny that. That's the thing. That's why if a lot of people say that, oh, they became VTuber because of this and that, I mean, like, by all means, go ahead. There's no such thing as that. They can't, but at the same time, they can't deny the fact that if they became a VTuber before VTuber was a thing, though. Like, why don't they become a VTuber back then? That's the thing. Even like the everyone hate and love at the same time. Not otaku, he himself is a freaking huge otaku himself. So regardless of how you guys think about it, it's like it's always like otaku, the hobby itself, right? It's technically it's also what bring people in a sense though. So no way for people to deny that point. I mean, like, there will definitely be people trying to deny it, though. That's the thing, which is like very stupid. But what can I say? I mean, like, people always try to deny this and deny that. So even I myself have no idea what are they trying to prove at this point of time. And let's see, this somewhere. If you are being watched, maybe you want to call the police or something along the line, because I had no idea what your situation is right now. これか。This one should be somewhere here. Okay. The tunnel is quite easy to find. As you guys can see, I really find quite a lot of them in one shot though. Kind of funny that I couldn't find the others that easy. You guys have to understand is that when I look at it, it's like no matter how you look at it, right? The color is like basically just this one. So finding the yellow and white and black is technically the easier way to. And hi, hello there, how's your day? So let me see if I can combine what I have put out already. I can't be sure. Based on what I can put up, there's one here already. There's definitely one here. Holy cow now. Time change, people change. I mean, not wrong. VTuber changed over the year already. That one I won't deny. The only issue on hand is that the way, if you actually look at the latest situation about VTuber, like the number of indies, drama, or whatever, even the latest one, if anyone asks me about, do I know about a person about who end up talking about Chibi as well, the VTuber that start with a D, yes, I'm aware of it, but I already voiced myself in
Twitter as well, but at the same time, it's actually more on like who is right, who is wrong. I mean, the most simple thing in my point of view, right? I actually wanted to do a random chat about it, but I feel like I'll just address this in this stream, which no one will be able to, other than the three of you will definitely be watching it. Is that what the VT what Demi did was definitely wrong, and all she need to do is just apologize. And in a sense, if she apologized, everyone will forgive her. Like, I wouldn't say like 100% of people will forgive her, but at least like majority people will forgive her. Whether you guys like it or not, is that the people will forgive her regardless, because she is a top VTuber in a way. But the main issue is that at the same time she will still gain supporter, like those who hate Chibi will definitely say, oh, you also hate Chibi, I'll support you along the line. And the funny thing is, right, if anyone asks me, like, sure, if people like her because of that, then I mean, I guess it's like there's that group of people that hate those kind of anime, manga, or people, those kind of people, and they say that, oh, they like anime or whatever. But the thing is, right, the ways a lot of people over the internet just trying to add in their random stupid idea or things along the line and say that, oh, is this or that this, and I'm like, what the hell are they even thinking about? So regardless, it's kind of like, it's always over the internet, it's always kind of like, yeah, it's definitely very different. The Ian side, okay, I have to admit though, initially I wasn't going to admit myself as an Ian VTuber, and especially when I started as a VTuber back then, I was in Japan, so I was like thinking that, hey, maybe I should just admit that I'm a JP VTuber instead. But as time passed by, and due to the incident that happened to me back when I was JP, so I was like, okay, never mind. Then I will say that I'm a I guess I will have to say that I have to admit on the part that I guess in a sense is that I'm a I at the time I guess I was like, okay, I guess I was a EN VTuber in a way. But despite that being the case, the stupid thing that happened to me was basically the EN side is also not kind of like safe due to the amount of people making noise here, there, everywhere, and it's kind of like stupid in so many ways. But what can I say? Because everyone over the internet is always love making different drama, and the best way is really just kind of like, in my point of view, okay, is really just keep quiet and don't think too much though. Like, the more you think it will be, the more it became a problem. I wouldn't say like now or when, but it's actually more on like avoiding those kind of situations is always the best thing. The problem in Demi was about both Chibi and how she treat those contents. For the Chibi situation, as I already mentioned, is that it would be best if she admit that what she said was wrong, because in the sense is that if she have been through something similar herself, which she say that she don't like, which she don't feel happy about talking about it, then does that mean that other people won't feel the same thing? It's the same thing. It's that Chibi don't like people talking about his past. It's the ads in the same way. So it was kind of like funny that what she did is against what she hate, and that is kind of like she herself can't deny that point really, because she hate it and yet she end up saying it. It's like, then why the hell she said it when she herself hate it? That's the problem. That's why, for her, as long as she admit that point, then it's people will at least understand that, hey, at least she got some moral or some humanity in her mind, at least, okay. But the way she talk about it, it's like it doesn't seem to make sense at all. That's why.
there's only there was a lot of like issue on that end. If she actually choose to admit on that, it won't be that bad at least at the time. But instead she choose not to. And that was the problem in a way. And the issue on hand about the news contents, right? I really can't like say about this. It's like I myself don't really will go and say that, oh, do I like new content or do I hate new content? It's like the thing is, right? If people like it, then by all means go ahead. If they want to use my avatar as their point of view, then by all means go ahead. I'm not stopping you guys, but just don't let me see it. That was the thing that I say. I ain't gonna stop anyone at all. That was the funny thing that I seen people always making noise. Because the thing is, when it comes to like sharing or those kind of thing, it's always like people will always like the more you hate it, people will end up doing it though. Ignore it, put a line of not putting it on the view or just ignore it. Exactly. She could have just do that, but she chose not to. Choose to make noise about it. But you guys don't really hear me making any noise because I will tell you guys that if I don't like it, I will say in one simple thing. If the person don't like me, I will say okay, you walk your path, I walk my path. That's all. Why do I want to go and start causing hate? If the person hate me, then I'll just say that okay, fine. You go your path, I go my path. That's all. That was just so simple. It's just that people always like to make noise, which is like okay. But at the end of the day, it's really like no point on it, though, at least in my point of view. Because it's kind of like redundant in so many ways. It's much harder to hold people from creating content from a digital fictional model that just happen to have your voice compared to a real identity. Yeah, true though. I mean, like, it is understandable. Which is the reason why, at the time, I was like, okay, I guess I will be the old man VTuber, and that no one will actually take a look or wonder. At the very least, that's how I think about it though. Because there's no way people will consider using an old man like me as their baseline. Which is the most important part. That's the most important part. I have no idea how that part is going to go by, but this one has to be somewhere up here then. Oh, this belong to here. Okay. Then this one has to belong here then. Oh. That belonged to that part. I was wondering what. Okay, at least that answered that part of the question. This one don't look like that. Okay, combine. I'm just slowly combining what I can in a way. Being labeled as an old man. But Pilson, I can't deny the fact that time flow, despite how much we hate it, and because of that, I can't deny my age is also moving accordingly to that though. This thing. Yeah, even I have to adapt accordingly. Adapting as an old man. As much as I hate it, it became part of my life really. As I became the single old man, as much whether I like it or not. Yeah, time passed by very fast though. Sometimes we never really take note. Like earlier, I was like reading the Slime Slayer, the manga, and I was like so in time in it that I never noticed the time. So by the time I noticed, I was like, oh my god, it's 3:30 plus already. It's 3:30 already. So I was like, oh my goodness. Because normally I thought that I was actually reading based quite fast, but it was actually kind of like quite an interesting manga for me. I'm not sure about you guys, but you guys can go and take a look at it. But it was quite an interesting manga for me, so I was actually like got a bit too hooked into it in a way. Because the thing is, right, normally when I look at manga, I don't look at all those like long lasting series that has like 100 episode or 200 episode along the line, or 100 chapter, 200 chapter. I normally look at newer one and then I slowly follow up them, because it's like a good manga really not really a manga that can get you hooked within like whatsoever. It's just that the story when I was reading it was quite enticing, at least in my point of view, that I was like, I guess there's potential for it. The funny thing was that slime, the reincarnation slime, that one, right, long before it became the anime, I was reading the light novel and I actually quite like it. But I can definitely, so I actually know what's the ending for the reincarnation slime already. But considering that the light novel is also very different from the animation and manga in some parts, considering they always kind of like cut out some part as well as adding in some parts, so, or even change off some of the part as well. So from what my understanding is, I can't really talk much on that end, but if you got entire, go and check out Wikipedia. I believe most of them are information are there already though. But other than that, for the one that I just highlight, that one is a new one that is kind of like not popular or not much people look into it, so I would recommend it to take a look though, because like normally like those mangas that is not anime yet, right, always tend to have the potential to become a hit in the future as well though, but it's just kind of like need to take note on will they become popular. It's kind of depend on the creator as well as the anime studio that is going to take over if it do happen though. あれなさそうかな。Yeah, I'm playing with Sister Puzzle right now. I want to see whether I can do that part out or not though. I want to see whether I can finish. Try to do at least some part out here though. Probably gonna take quite a while. Considering that I'm trying to find sometimes trying to see whether I can combine, but sometimes for some reason I couldn't find the beats for some reason. What? Oh yeah. This one has to be somewhere around here. Not quite sure, but I have to assume it's around here. I don't like look carefully which part is belong to which part. It's kind of hard to gauge at time though. Ah. Shit. You thought they like you had them like YouTube does? I thought in YouTube there is some people who do Jig-Saw puzzle though. Don't they? Even on, I believe that I thought like technically there are some people who do Jig-Saw puzzle though. I'm not sure about how you guys think, but for me, I have been trying to do this one for very long, so I was actually kind of happy for myself to at least finally do. I wouldn't say like do it in one shot, but at the very least, every bit counts. And hi, hello there, how's your day? Was too hooked in reading a manga just now. If anyone interested, go and search out Slime Slayer. So far, you only have 19 chapters, but quite an interesting read. because if not, I'll be doing the live stream way earlier. But because I was too indulged in that manga just now, too indulged in it already. I have to admit on my fault on that end. Cool. Achieve open. It must belong to another site. Okay, slowly removing some part here as well. Combine these two. Okay, his hand is here. Push, combine. The head there. Let's see whether I can combine the guitar. It's not gonna be easy, but I'll have to give it a try. Okay. Okay, combine that and this. Okay. You guys can see that I was slowly combining.
This one belong to over here. Doing what the one close. Just to show, just to showcase it a little, much easier for you guys to understand. Automatic. Very close. Nothing. So I was actually doing a bit of here as well. So I was like, there was a few parts that I managed to combine, and at the very least now here look way better now. At the very least, you guys can see it's actually looking way better. But now is here. Most important part is here. If you guys can see the number of parts. 我们去往看一下 I'm not quite sure which part is which part though. Okay. Oh, hi, hello there, how's your day? Right now I'm just doing Jig-Saw puzzle, but I'm trying to see how much I can do over here for today. It's gonna take quite a while. Oh. And my parents are home already. Oh. Ah, nice! It's a one piece now. I was wondering how to combine that. Turned out that was the only missing part that I wasn't sure. Gakita part should be something like here. But I don't know how to combine them. Ah, yeah, I don't know. Oh, time to slowly look through it again. I have to look through every single thing by one. If I come across part that I might need for other part, then I will do those, but it's not like how to see a time though. Oh. The Discord for your question. Later on, I will take a look. I will look it up. Because of the privacy and all those rules, I understand. If how about I recommend one YouTube channel that is actually a voiceover, not the manga itself, but it's actually more like a voiceover. They won't show you every bit, but they will explain to you the manga using an AI voice, something along the line. Kyoto mate ne. Let me see. Yeah, but there's quite a lot of manga lately there. But okay, one of them, okay, there is the AI one that I tend to sometimes come across at time is the anime work as well as manga eclipse. If you do come across some interesting one, you can consider taking a look at those.
Yeah, I was reading a manga just now because for me I actually it's a good thing because I understand Japanese, so I was able to read the Japanese version. But it's a very interesting manga to consider. Oh, oh, gee. Okay. No, cannot show offers. I don't know. あ、絶対あります。Ah, it really was here. I was wondering why it didn't fit just now. At least that part now more firm. Trying to like see whether I can combine most of the part. Okay. Okay. I never really say not a lot, but it's just that I kind of like say yes, no, it's kind of like different story. Especially more towards like most of the time I just playing games. Just today decided to do a little bit of Jig-Saw puzzle. I mean, like, technically, when I'm playing game, I kind of like just chilling. Or when I do, like even like doing the Jig-Saw puzzle right now, I'm just kind of like just chit-chatting on topic that I know. If not, I was just doing this quietly. So I hope that answers your question. How about this one? They're up there. We'll do the top. Here.
「 かな。Definitely not there yet. Okay, at least they combine that. On. I have to remove some the surrounding one just so that I can see, have a better look and of the whole design. Oh. So you will look something in this direction. Have to be around here then. This will also mean a bit backwards. Ah.
Ooh, so that was the one that almost combined all of them. He is the one that finally buy them all. Yokata! At least one is combined all in a sense, really. Oh. Oh. It is a huge progress. Somewhere then. Hi, hello there, how's your day? You know, doing it's a puzzle, but trying to see how much I can do for today. I can't guarantee how much I can do for today. Ah, that one belong there. Nice. Shoot, yeah, it's really belong. Oh, consider that. I can't combine any part here yet, but I guess if I can find whichever here I can link here to that, that would be great. I'm gonna assume it's this one. Ah. Not too long. Oh, very close. Okay. Nice. Ah, the guitar almost done. Just a little bit here below and actually almost done on this part. Still got quite a few missing parts. I wonder. Kanji kana. Ah, yokata. At least combine that one bit. Able to combine that part is already kind of like considered a huge achievement. I just need one more to combine either one of these parts. Ah. Hi, hello there, how's your day? Right now I'm kind of getting tired already. 2 hours already of doing the Jig-Saw puzzle. But so far, at least today, Ben at least managed to clear up this part, which in a sense is quite a good progress though. I mean, the other part kind of like, at the moment, kind of like just, at the very least, like this part is rich in a sense. I just want to see whether I can combine either one of these parts to combine at least this thing together or not. Instead I'm finding out how this part instead. Right now I'm trying to find just that part. It's gonna take quite a while, so it's gonna be up sometimes. But I can't really guarantee how fast I can do it, but at the very least I will try to see if I can find the piece or not. That would be kind of, it's gonna take quite a while though. Majikayo, Kokoka! I was wondering where did that belong to? Turn out it was hers. Okay, at least I don't need to worry too much on that part. Because you gotta have to understand, I look trying to find that one bit. Somehow, someone doesn't seem to make sense. So it's really trying to take some while to find it, but. Oh, there is some part. At least managed to find it. Oh, this is gonna take quite a long while to search. Mm. Oh. Wait. Don't tell me that was the... Fuck it! I really have the One Piece! I have the One Piece to combine them and I didn't even notice it. マジかよ. Do you think I have it all this time and I didn't even realize it? And I was like trying to find where is the missing part. I turned out that the missing part was on my board already. マジかよ. Yeah, there is quite a lot though. And hi, hello there, how's your day? There's quite a lot of black part. That's why I'm actually having a difficulty fighting on that one at the moment. But at the very least, I think we can definitely say like in terms of like this part, it's already kind of like progressed quite a lot though. If you actually consider it that way. If you actually consider it this way, it's like it's pretty much quite a lot though. Since Saturday I'm gonna do a game. I think so far the progress so far it's actually quite good in a way though. If you actually look at if you guys look at it, it's like from here to here. Like last time there was quite a few missing parts and now it's now look way better now. Just maybe a few missing parts that if I can find out I'll try to see, but maybe a few more parts that I managed to put out as well, so maybe if I can combine them maybe next time. But at the very least this part is also kind of like progress out quite good in a sense. So maybe in future if I can combine them as well, that would be also great. As for right now, there is really like no combination that I can know of, so I can't really like know which one to combine in a way. So it's really kind of like, at the very least I would have to say like this so far the progress right now is actually considered very good. There's still few missing part like the white part, the black part, but I won't have to do it next time. But I have to at least highlight that today is quite a very good progress though. At the very least we can definitely say that this is to make for 2 hours is good enough. So it's gonna be like 6 PM on my end as well. So technically I want a few more minutes or hour or so I'll be eating my dinner. But I think it's also time for most of you guys to go and prepare breakfast or lunch or dinner as well. So that being said, I will definitely have to highlight that I will also need to look into any website that I can recommend to share on. I will definitely share on Discord for anyone interested, because I have actually created the manga animation to share on. So if I can find the link to the manga that I read, I will actually put it out on my Discord to let you guys take a look on it. And I can't share it on YouTube for safety reasons because of moderation or whatsoever on the line. But at the very least, I will share the link on my Discord server so that if you guys are actually interested, you guys can check it out later on. Roblox. I can't really guarantee whether will I play Roblox in for now, because actually my computer is also quite full. I have to like delete my Monster Hunter World because of the new update on Xenozone Zero, which I'll be streaming tomorrow. So considering the update tomorrow, I will see how much I can step into for the game, but can't guarantee too much. Okay guys, at least we'll see how the game will be like tomorrow. But for that being said, thanks for watching guys. I hope you guys enjoy, but at the same time I hope you guys have a nice day. Bye bye. And I'm from Singapore if that is going to ask, if that is what you want to ask, but I did live in Japan for 6 years. Bye bye.